Welcome back to Comparison World Facts. Do you want to know which brand is ruling the car industry? Or which company has made the highest revenue? We've created a list of the most prominent vehicle companies worldwide because 2023 is expected to be another competitive year for the worldwide automotive sector, based on 2022 revenue. So let's explore the top 100 car companies and which is making the most significant revenue shares. Number 1. Based in Japan, Toyota ranked first on the list of the top 100 worldwide from 2022 to 2023 with the revenue of $59.4 billion. Number 2. Mercedes-Benz, a Germany-based company, ranked second on the list with a revenue of $58.2 billion. Number 3. Another German-based company, Volkswagen, with a revenue of $47.01 billion, is on the list and is in the third position. Number 4. BMW ranked fourth with a revenue of $40.44 billion based in Germany. Number 5. Porsche, a German car brand, ranked fifth on the list, making a revenue of $34.3 billion. Number 6. Tesla, a USA-based car brand, is in sixth place, bringing revenue of $32.1 billion in 2021, with the number 1 billionaire Elon Musk as its CEO. Number 7. Honda, based in Japan, is one of the largest car brands, and it ranked in 7th place with $31.4 billion in revenue. Number 8. Ford ranked in 8th place with $22.7 billion in revenue and is based in the USA. Number 9. Volvo, a Sweden-based company, ranked in 9th place with $17.8 billion in revenue in 2021. Number 10. Audi, another German company, is on the list at 10th place with a revenue of $17.1 billion. Number 11. Nissan is in the 11th place on the list with $16.2 billion in revenue, and it's another car company based in Japan. Number 12. In 12th place is a USA car brand, Chevrolet, with a revenue of $13.7 billion. Number 13. Hyundai, a South Korean car brand, is in the 13th rank with a revenue of $12.7 billion. Number 14. In 14th place is Renault, with a revenue of $9.5 billion based in France. Number 15. A brand in Italy, Ferrari, ranked in 15th place with a revenue of $9.2 billion. Number 16. Japan again acquired a spot on the list. Lexus ranked in 16th place with $8.5 billion in revenue. Number 17. Followed by another car brand in Japan, Subaru, is in the 17th place with a revenue of $8.2 billion. Number 18. Then there's the Land Rover, a USA-based brand, in 18th place, bringing revenue of $7.1 billion. Number 19. Jeep, another USA car brand, is in the 19th place with a total of $6.3 billion in revenue. Number 20. Kia ranked in 20th place with a revenue of $5.2 billion, another South Korean brand. Number 21. In the 21st place is a China-based car company, Geely, brought revenue of $4.41 billion. Number 22. Buick, a USA car brand with a revenue of $4.4 billion, ranked in 22nd place. In 23rd place is another USA-based car brand, Cadillac, brought revenue of $4.23 billion. Number 24. Mahindra, an Indian car brand, is next on the list with a revenue of $4.12 billion. Number 25. Haval, a Chinese car brand, is in the 25th place with a revenue of $4.01 billion. Number 26. Suzuki, with a revenue of $3.8 billion, is in the 26th rank. It is another car brand in Japan. Number 27. Skoda, a Czech brand, is in the 27th place with $3.65 billion. Number 28. Peugeot, a French car brand, ranked in 28th place with a revenue of $3.62 billion. Number 29. Mazda, with a revenue of $3.5 billion, is in the 29th place, and it is another car brand based in Japan. Number 30. BYD, a car brand based in China, is in the 30th rank with a revenue of $3.4 billion. Number 31. A car brand based in the USA, Polaris, is the next on the list with $3.3 billion in revenue. Number 32. Maruti Suzuki, a car brand based in India, is in the 32nd rank with $3.23 billion in revenue. Number 33. Scania, another brand by Sweden, is in the 33rd rank with a revenue of $3.12 billion. Number 34. GMC, based in the USA, is in the 34th place with a revenue of $2.93 billion. Number 35. Daihatsu, a car brand in China, is in the 35th rank with a revenue of $2.82 billion. Number 36. Here comes another brand of Germany. MAN is on the rank of 36 with $2.79 billion in revenue. Number 37. Isuzu is Japan's next on the list, with a revenue of $2.75 billion. Number 38. Ram Trucks is in the 38th place with a revenue of $2.71 billion, and the brand based in USA. Number 39. Mini, based in the UK, is next in the 39th place with a revenue of $2.66 billion. Number 40. Jaguar, with a revenue of $2.49 billion, is the next on the list and is based in the UK. Number 41. Then is McLaren, with $2.42 billion in revenue. Number 42. Hino by Japan is the 42nd rank with a revenue of $2.37 billion. Number 43. Fiat is based in Italy and ranked in 43rd place with a revenue of $2.31 billion. Number 44. Bentley by UK is the next on the list with $2.28 billion in revenue. Number 45. Lamborghini, based in Italy, is in the 45th place with $2.24 billion in revenue. Number 46. A car brand based in France, Citroën, is in the 46th place with $2.2 billion in revenue. Number 47. Rolls-Royce is a UK-based car brand that brought revenue of $2.15 billion and is in the 47th place. Number 48. Lincoln by USA is in the 48th rank with a revenue of $2.1 billion. Number 49. Bajaj Auto, based in India, is the next in the 49th rank with a revenue of $1.9 billion. Number 50. Acura by Japan is the 50th place with a revenue of $1.84 billion. Number 51. Harley-Davidson is the next in the 51st rank with a revenue of $1.82 billion. Number 52. Yamaha by Japan is in the 52nd place, making it a revenue of about $1.76 billion. Number 53. Another Indian car brand, Hero, with a revenue of $1.7 billion, is next in the 53rd rank. Number 54. Iveco, based in Italy, is in the 54th place with a revenue of $1.64 billion. Number 55. Opel, based in Germany, is in the 55th place with a revenue of $1.61 billion. Number 56. NIO by China is next on the list, with a revenue of $1.58 billion. Number 57. Jack Motors, another brand in China, is in the 57th rank with a revenue of $1.56 billion. Number 58. On the 58th position is a car brand by Sweden, Seat, brought by revenue of $1.5 billion. Number 59. Dodge by USA is next on the 59th with $1.45 billion in revenue. Number 60. Aston Martin, a brand in the UK, is in the 60th position with a revenue of $1.4 billion. Number 61. Rowe by China brought revenue of $1.3 billion and landed in the 61st place. Number 62. In the 62nd place is a Romanian brand, Dacia, made a revenue of $1.2 billion. Number 63. Great Wall by China is on the 63rd by making a revenue of $1.26 billion. Number 64. Futon, again a Chinese brand, is in the 64th place with a revenue of $1.2 billion. Number 65. Kenworth by USA is on the 65th rank with a revenue of $1.15 billion. Number 66. Tata Motors, based in India, made a revenue of $1.13 billion and is in the 66th place. Number 67. Maserati by Italy is in the 67th position with a revenue of $1.1 billion. Number 68. Citroën Sinotruk is based in China and acquired 68th rank with $973 million in revenue. Number 69. Another Chinese brand, Baozun, is the next on the list with $965 billion in revenue. Number 70. Chang'an China is in the 70th position with a revenue of $940 million. Number 71. Peterbilt by USA is next on the 71st rank with a revenue of $937 million. Number 72. Song, with a revenue of $910 million, is next on the list. It is based in China. Number 73. Dongfeng, again a Chinese brand, is in the 73rd rank with a revenue of $890 million. Number 74, KTM, based in Austria, is in the 74th place, bringing in a revenue of $887 million. Number 75, Yutong by China is next on the list, with a revenue of $860 million. Number 76, GAC by China is in the 76th rank with a revenue of $844 million. Number 77, Vauxhall, based in the UK, brought revenue of $821 million and is in the 77th place. Number 78, Oshkosh by the USA is on the 78th rank with $805 million in revenue. Number 79, Infiniti by Japan is next on the list with a revenue of $798 million. Number 80, this time a brand in Netherlands, DAF, is in the 80th position with $760 million in revenue. Number 81, MG by China is next on the list with a revenue of $742 million. Number 82, an Indian-based brand, TVS, is next on the list with a revenue of $735 million. Number 83, Wuling by China earned $720 million and is on the 83rd rank. Number 84, Mac by USA is in the 84th place with a revenue of $703 million. Number 85, another Chinese car brand, Sucon, with a revenue of $665 million, is in the 85th place. Number 86, Lada by Russia acquired the next place on the list with a revenue of $651 million. Number 87, Royal Enfield by India earned $630 million, which is in the 87th rank. Number 88, PACCAR by the USA is in the 88th place with a revenue of $623 million. Number 89, Ashok Leyland, again by India, is next on the list with a revenue of $591 million. Number 90, Chrysler made a revenue of $530 million and acquired the 90th rank on the list. It is an American car brand. Number 91, Piaggio by Italy is in the 91st place by making a revenue of $512 million. Number 92, on the 92nd rank is a Chinese brand. Wei made a revenue of $486 million. Number 93, Yulon, again made by China, made a revenue of $450 million and is next on the list. Number 94, UD Trucks, based in Japan, is in the 94th rank, bringing revenue of $429 million. Number 95, Fa by China is next on the 95th rank by making a revenue of $415 million. Number 96, a German-based brand, Smart, made a revenue of $405 million and is in the 96th place. Number 97, Beijing Subway by China is next with a revenue of $394 million. Number 98, New Flyer is on the 98th rank, the only car brand in Canada that made it onto the list by bringing in a revenue of $355 million. Number 99, Tofaş by Turkey acquired the 99th place by making a revenue of $336 million. Number 100, Tang by China made a revenue of $320 million and is on the last 100th rank on the list. So here are the top largest 100 car brands in the world in terms of revenue. Japan, Germany, and China are clearly leading the way with most car brands in the industry. What do you think will be the future for other car brands? Let us know in the comments and subscribe to the channel to have more information coming your way. Stay tuned. Thank you.